As Yoon Chan-young came in between the fight, so Cho Young-do could not go on to more and more, so he left and said, but threatened Chaeun-sang more than she was already afraid. And then the news was spread by Kang Soo-yeol to the other group where Kim Tan was present. And after hearing the news, Kim Tan could not resist, and he just stood up to take revenge or at least see Chan Sang how she is doing. But then the teachers comes in the class, and as a respect and as a rule, he cannot go out at this time, so he had to bear the class, and he was very annoying and like very feeling irritated that he just wants the class to be over quickly so that he can go to Chayan Sang and look over her and what has happened. But and he was waiting and waiting, and meanwhile we can see that Rachel was noticing him all the time. And then when the class was finally over, Kim Tan goes out, searches for Choyong Do Chayan Sang everywhere, and then he can see that again a crowd was held at the corridor, and again Choindo was bullying the other student who was from the student in need group, and he has filed a official case against that student, and he cannot do anything because obviously Choyongdo is so much powerful with his family and all, and with a case then it cannot be solved so easily. So the other student was saying Choyongdo, please drop the charges, I will not do anything. And he was like, how can you hit my so handsome face and all of that, I cannot let you go so easily, you should have thought before and you should know your place and all of these things. Choyongdo was making fun of him, and the other student was feeling so helpless, and he could not say anything and he could not do anything. And then Choyongdo said that I can think about what I will do if you can kneel down. And here it feels so heartbreaking, guys, that there is nothing there is no fault of the other student, but it is only because he does not belong to a rich family. He is getting bullied, he is getting all of this treatment from the others, and now he only have to beg for forgiveness from Choyongdo when he has just one time he has touched him, and he has done so many things, but then also it's not fair. But the other student who had not any choice, so he kneeled down on the ground, and then Choyongdo was laughing at him, and Chayan Sang was also feeling so bad about the boy. And while all these things were happening, Kim Tan saw, and then he quickly came, and then he said to the student that did I bullied you before? And then the student was like, you don't get involved now. And Kim Tan was asking that please say me, did I bullied you? I think that I bullied you, I am sorry, but let me repay you now. And the student was very angry and said that you are the same as Choyung Do, don't pretend to be nice now. And then Kim Tan said that sorry, now I will repay you. And by saying that, he punched Choyung Do very hard at his face, and everybody was so shocked, and Choyung Do was also very shocked, and Kim Tan Kim Tan was very angry at that moment, and Choyongdo could not do anything. And when the fight just happened, then one teacher came and he asked what is happening there, and both Choyongdo and Kim Tan was sent to the principal's office, and the principal there was obviously Kim Tan's mother, which is not the biological mother but his stepmother. So the thing was sent to the principal's office, and then they had to go there. And the mother, as we all know, was very very cruel and very harsh from before only. And so she was saying to both of them that what you guys are doing. And she mainly said to Kim Tan because he only started physical violence. So she said that do you want to transfer again? And Choyongdo was making faces laughing, and he was saying that don't take it so seriously. Like we can see that Choyongdo does not even get scared of the principal because of the power he have of money and all of that stuff. So here it shows clearly that how financial background, economic background can make certain person so different. And after all this discussion, Kim Tan did not say anything, and the principal just said that this should not be repeated again. And then they just gave look to each other and they went out. And after that, Choyong Do was again mocking Kim Tan, saying that shouldn't she have asked you that how are you, my son? And but she did not ask you anything, as a real mother does. And he said that I know what you are trying to do, but you should stop yourself before I punch the other side of your face. And Choyong Do was like, yeah, I'm exactly waiting for that so that I can pick a fight nicely with you. And then saying all of these things, both of them went, and Kim Tan said that we cannot no longer be friends, and you have started this, so we will see. And when both of them just goes in the opposite direction angrily, we can see the past little bit where Choyong Do and Kim Tan were kids. And then one time when they were just crossing their paths, Kim Tan called Choyong Do and said that whatever happened yesterday, you should not be ashamed of that. It's just a hurtful memory and it's nothing your fault. And Choyong Do was only saying that don't repeat all these things. He was very angry. And then Kim Tan said that I also have a secret, that I am not legally the son of the Jegu Grove. My mom is the mistress of the house. And by saying that, Choyong Do was making fun of him, saying that what? You're a mistress son? So all of these flashbacks were shown to us to make us understand that yes, something was really wrong between them, and before that they were good friends. So yeah, this was till now for Kim Tan and Choyong Do. After that, we can see Buna, Kang Ye Sol and other friends hanging out after school, and then they were just talking about what happened and how Kim Tan punched Choyong Do and all other things. And then Buna went saw Rachel, uh, stopped her and asked her that why did you say to my boyfriend about Kim Tan and me? And she said that why can't I say about all these things? And she said you have no right to say about my past and everything else. And you will see when I will have the next opportunity, you will see how I will make you feel. And then Roshan was like, okay, fine, you make me feel what you want to do. And then she went. And when she went to her car, she saw that her mother was there for the first time, or very rarely she comes. And she was like, why did you come? You should have sent the driver. And her mother was like, no, I can also come sometimes. And then she saw Kim Tan and she just blew the horn, and Kim Tan came. And the mother of Rachel asked him that how are you, and will you have lunch with us and other stuff. And Kim Tan was just rejecting the offer politely by saying I have some other work to do and all these things. And Rachel already knew that he have no interest in them. And then on the way, the mother was saying how rude of him, he could have at least asked me, but I have asked him. So then also he rejected and all of that. And Rochelle said about the day at the school that Choyong Do was punched by Kim Tan. And the mother asked why. And she said because he deserved it, he was doing some bad behavior and he deserved it. So at least my fiance is better than yours. And by saying that, Rachel and her mother got into a fight. So after that, she shifts again to Mr. Yoon, where we can see Rachel's mother was calling him and asking about how he's doing and all stuff, and was saying that I think you are missing me more and all of it. But Mr. Yoon was acting very straightly and very openly, like straightforwardly, and he was saying that no, and I am busy right now, things like that. And he just hung up. And he was at the chairman's office. So after the call was hung up, chairman asked him that are you having a relationship? And he was like, no, a kind of affair. And he was laughing, the chairman was laughing. And then he asked about all the details about the business proportions that other group of people have. And Mr. Yoon just said everything. And he said about Rachel's mother's percentage when she will get married to Choyungdo's father, then how much she will acquire more. So he explained that also. And the father asked him that will the marriage happen, and he was like maybe it will, because there is no love, so it can happen. And after that, while Mr. Yoon was out and just thinking about all those stuff, he saw a new employee working for Jaegu Group. And then Shin shifts to school again, where Yoon Chan Young was helping Cha In Sang for the topics, important topics, and all other doubts. And she was very thankful to him. And while they were talking, there was a phone call from a name saved as "Don't Answer," and it was Choyung Do. And Yoon Chan Young asked that who is it? Like you are keeping secrets from me now? And she was like, yeah, I also have some secrets. And then Yoon Chan Young just said, okay, then fine, now I will leave because Puna is waiting for me. And then he left. And then again Choingdo was calling her, so she picked it up and said that the boy who I bullied, if he will come to you, and if you will listen to him and come to my apartment to eat noodles with me, then I will drop the charges. And by listening it, she was so angry. But when she saw the boy with so helplessness he was feeling, then she just calmed down and just looked at him. So here guys, let's end it for today. I hope you love this explanation. Meet you next time. Bye.